And look who's finally returned. Hello YouTube fandom, and look who is back. It's me. What has it been? A month? More? I am so sorry. I think this is the first video I have classes on, so yeah. Classes. So today's going to be a different type of video. I'm going to do a how-to, and what I'm doing is how to make cinnamon rolls. Homemade. It should be interesting. But yeah, let's get to the point. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I already know I'm fat, and I like fat food. No judge. And we are in my kitchen now. So like I said, we are making homemade cinnamon rolls. Let's get to the items that we'll be using. First you have biscuits. I already have them open. And it does not matter what type you have as long as it's a biscuit, basically, that you can eat. Obviously, you're going to need cinnamon, brown sugar, a nut cutter for nuts, and this is optional. You do not have to have these, but I prefer them. Butter, frosting, cooking sheet, and 2 bowls. So first you want to preheat the oven to what this says, and this says 350, and I already have that done. The next thing you want to do is get the stuff that's going to go on top of the biscuit, and that is your nuts, your brown sugar, and your cinnamon. There isn't any exact measurements, so basically what I do, just this whole orange thing can be full of nuts, and you have to crush nuts and stick it in there. So I basically fill this up to the top, put your hand over it, turn this neck, push it down. Obviously, I have a pretty big biscuits, so this is one. I'm going to do another, just in case. So after I got a good amount, I'm going to screw this lid off. Pour all the some that's left in the lid from here. Go ahead and take this, put it in there, and put this in the sink. And then that's out of the way. Put these away. For brown sugar, I take this. This is a tablespoon, teaspoon stuff. And I take about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. This brown sugar sucks. After you've added your brown sugar, probably a bit more successfully than me, you take your cinnamon, and I add 2.5 teaspoons of that. Now you just take a normal spoon. I take about, so basically a normal spoon you eat cereal with. I take about, depends on how big the scoops are. I take about 2.5 scoops of butter in the other bowl. You can always add more if you run out. So just put this aside. And then you put it in the microwave until it melts. And I'm going to put it in for about 30 seconds. And then while that is melting, you can use your hands to mix around the brown sugar, nuts, and cinnamon. Now if you have too much of this in your leftover, you have the option to sprinkle it, and if there's too much to sprinkle, then you can put the rest and save it and then wait for another day to make cinnamon rolls. And while I'm waiting, I'm just going to bring this closer. Already have the biscuits open. Make sure I'm going to grab one. Put this bowl here, move my phone. Put this one here. Oh, and now it's done. It's hot, and it is pretty melted. You're probably wondering what we're using this for. You'll see. Okay, now you take your biscuit. They're really doughy. Come on, okay. And then dip both sides in butter. And then only dip one side in the toppings. This way, instead of sprinkling it, it'll all stick. Then the butter on the other side will help you be able to remove the paint. So I'll show you again. Take it, put one side in the butter, soak it, flip it on the other side. And only take one side, putting in the toppings. Make sure you fill it good enough. So it'll look something like that. And put it on the pan. Alright, so that was all done. And as you can see, I'm left with just a little. So what I'm going to do, since not a lot went on, I'm going to sprinkle it on top of each one. So now that you have everything all done, look at your whatever thingy and see how long it takes for you to bake it. Mine's 14 to 17. My oven already beat for me to be heated. So I'm just going to put these in the top rack. And then set the timer for, I'll put it for 16. Then you wait. And they're done! Swag. Alright, let's stop this. Sit. And if they look a little brown around the edges, or if you check in they're brown on the bottom, then you are good. Okay, so now while you let them sit for a while, or a few minutes, doesn't matter, depends on how loud you like them. Take a normal spoon, take your frosting, just depends on how many people are eating at the time.
This is so boring.
Yum.
It's cold.
Now you take your cup of your frosting.
Dang it!
You want it to melt. So you put it in the microwave, depends on how much you have, or how thin you want it, or thin or thick. Yeah, I'm gonna try mine for 45 and see where it gets. 45 seconds. That's good.
Bread on my baby, bread on my honey, bread on my you and me. You guys are gonna double.
So now what I'm gonna do, you're not gonna see this. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit over them. There's a video. I hope you learned how to make homemade cinnamon rolls. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. They're actually really good. So yeah, thanks for watching. Give me a big thumbs up for a long time. Hit the subscribe button. I am almost to 50, and actually, I have a good idea for our next video that'll be coming around Halloween. So yeah, thumbs up, comment down below anything you want, and subscribe. See you all later, friends. Bye. Yum.